So once parents have decided, they've talked to you, they've called their insurance, they've gotten an eval or gotten scheduled for an evaluation somehow. What's the next thing once parents decide, oh yeah, I'd really like to work with these people, which we hope you do. What happens next?
So I tell them what my process is from there, which is basically to gather some basic logistical information, including the state they live in, so that I know that our therapist is licensed in that state. A little bit about the specifics of their child's areas of challenge around speech and language, so that I can make sure I match them up with a therapist with that skill set. Something about their availability scheduling, their child's availability scheduling, because that's a big, huge thing.
It's a big, huge thing. I'm just going to pause you there. That Christina handles unbelievably well. Like, I don't know how, I honestly don't know how you do it, but you do, and it's magical. Keep talking.
Well, that's so kind of you.
Oh my God.
My executive function skills, thank you. But as I tell people, it's kind of like I put all these puzzle pieces together, which it's a number of different factors. I'm also factoring in our therapists and the kinds of clients they love to work with the most, and fit, just personality fit. So there are a lot of things going through my head as I'm doing all this.
I think this is a little bit different from many, many places, because really when families come to us, yes, it's a question of who has availability, but Christina, you're really spending a significant amount of time really, number one, listening to the needs of the child and of the style of the parent, and matching that, not just on a schedule basis, because there have been plenty of times where I know you have had multiple therapists with availability, and you were really, really specific and what's the word I'm looking for? Like cognizant and what's the word? Anyway, careful.
Well, I just want it to be a good fit. I mean, the clients are a little bit like become a little bit of our family.
They do.
Which I know sounds ridiculous, but I can say that because I'm a parent who had a kid in speech therapy, and fit is everything. And it can make all the difference.
Well, yeah, because it turns out there's no one way to do good speech therapy.
No.
And so it is about fit.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's another video, which maybe you'll find it here.
Okay. And I just have that natural skill set, so it's sort of fun to use it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you pair the therapist with the family.
Yep.
And the child.
And if I find, so I gather all that information, and then what I do is I reach out to probably the one therapist that I think is the best fit first, and see if they have availability. If they do, the next step is for me to virtually introduce them via email to the family. In that email, I will include our intake paperwork, and I will just need that back completed prior to the first appointment. So basically, once I introduce you to the therapist, I kind of disappear unless I am needed for something to do with insurance, billing, admin. From then on, your relationship is really directly with the therapist.